This is the ending. The game's a 8.9 to about a 9.1. I've went over the video before and after again just to see what I missed. Overall, from my point of view, it's a 9.1. General audience point of view, they'll probably get it to about 8.9. Or maybe my point of view is 8.9 and general will give it more points. Either way, it falls between 8.9 to 9.1. After seeing everything, considering particle effects, motion capture, voiceovers, and even devils in the details, such as things that doesn't make sense for the time period that they're supposed to do, such as this recorder. So I'm going to play the last section of this game. I'm going to skip over the final music towards the end because I made a video with regards to the music being in that one. But if that one gets copyright claimed, then this one at least I will get rid of the music at the end, just in case. And yeah, I still believe the OG Resident Evil 4 is better than this, including the remake. The remake is probably just like 2 points above this. More so because the remake has more going for it, and the remake wasn't as long as they were about almost the same in lengthwise, but the remake had more gunplay and more action and more enemies and more situations to deal with and hurdles and making items. It had a ton more stuff and different people involved. It's different acting. It was much more on a larger scope, and that's why I get just a slight little bit more points than Resident Evil 7. So Resident Evil 4, the original and remake, is just slightly better than Resident Evil 7. However, for the fear factor and scares, Resident Evil 7 is better than every single Resident Evil franchise when it comes to fear factor. So it will always be on top shelf above all the other Resident Evil when it comes to fear. When it comes to gunplay and other things, those things, storage capacity, weapon handling, action, no, it doesn't reach that capability. So unfortunately, as a gameplay wise, it's not better than those games, but horror wise, it's better than those games. So they're just Resident Evil 4, the OG, is just slightly better than this, but not with regards to the horror. So yeah, just to make sure I say that clear, just in case someone thinks that Resident Evil 7 is better than Resident Evil 4, it really isn't. Um, but it is better than Resident Evil 4 when it comes to the fear factor. And if Resident Evil's solely about the horror and not the action, then it wouldn't be Resident Evil. But if it was solely about the horror, then this is definitely in the high nines category. Unfortunately, Resident Evil fall between both horror, action, and storyline content. And yeah, um, I would say it falls below Resident Evil 4 remake, just a tad, um, not too much.
This is the place.
gone. It's gone.
Your fault.
Hey, it's okay, it's me. I know you didn't mean to hurt me.
Kill him, Mommy.
But you shouldn't have done that! It fucking hurts!
Does it want to be my daddy? Then he can die. Now it's Mommy's turn to kill you.
Sup Mahidam, feeling better now?
You're gonna be one of us. And then maybe you'll play nicely.
Hey, what's up,
I'm
man?
not playing.
No! Get that away from me!
Leave me to die!
That is a creepy doll, don't you think?
Yeah, I already gave the game the points it needed. I went over the video several times. It's about an 8.9 to about a 9. It's not better than Resident Evil 4 with regards to the action and gameplay, but it is better than Resident Evil 4 Remake with regards to the scare factor. In fact, it's the best scare factor Resident Evil game ever. How unfortunately
What is happening right now? I thought this had zombies.
No, Resident Evil 7 is about this girl who is an experiment of Umbrella, um, which is on a ship which crashed into the bayou of Louisiana. And she came across these people who lived here, and she infected them. And
The
they
Red
became,
Queen.
yes, so she's like a Red Queen. That's appropriate word to describe her. She's a Red Queen, variant Red Queen. She infected these people, turned them all into monsters, and the whole time you think the Bakers are nutball crazy people who are infected by the disease. Turns out she's the true villain of the story. And turns out media wasn't trifling at all and lying to us and having a second life. Our boy Ethan knew all about it from the jump. That she was working with Umbrella on the ship to take care of this girl. Unfortunately, she went missing 2 years ago, and then all of a sudden, she made a new video when she was on the ship being attacked by the girl, and Ethan.
But isn't the Red Queen a computer?
Well, I believe the Red Queen is, definition of. I guess the Red Queen can be classified. Wait, no. Now I think about it, the Red Queen is a computer, yes, but it was based off of a little girl of the person who created the underground hive or the hive itself. But I believe
Is
there's
that her right there?
kind of, but her name is Evelyn. So the game never stated that she was the Red Queen. That's why I'm assuming she's a variant of the Red Queen. So now, so so now that
The hive, she controls it.
yes, yeah, she is kind of a Red Queen. So now that I think about it, now that you mention it, I never thought about her being the Red Queen, so I got to give the game another points with regards to that. Maybe she was a variant of the Red Queen. Never thought about that, so 9.2. Yeah, alright. So the bakers are basically innocent bystanders. They're only nutballs because she made it that way.
Bruh, she really going to do that all the time.
You.
Finally.
Yep, this bitch was Evelyn the whole time. And she was never part of their family. She wasn't a grandma at all. She was just some outsider.
PH. Oh my god. This is nasty. But fun.
You.
What the heck? See this why Umbrella must do this virus like cure cancer like damn. Like get a cure for cancer.
Yeah, it's Evelyn was kind of like a living cancer, a living version of cancer.
Are these guys good?
Yeah, Redfield is good, but at the moment he's working for Umbrella Corporation. But not the Umbrella Corporation that's sabotage. The BSAA. It's a little bit confusing.
What happened to Claire Redfield?
One door closes, another opens.
Well, I believe after Revelations, Revelations 2, you know what happened to Claire.
But not just for me. Me and I weren't the only victims.
This came after Revelations 2, I
So were the
believe.
Bakers. It was that thing, Evelyn, who made them that way.
Did she die?
But now Evelyn's dead,
No, Claire's not dead.
and these guys are here to clean up the mess. I had just come to terms with losing me. And now she's back and wants to start over. Put all this behind us. Maybe this is where the next door opens.
What about Alice?
Alice is part of the movies. I don't think that she's logic with regards to the franchise itself. As a canon, I don't think she's canon. Alice is canon. And I don't know if this is copyright music, so I'm gonna talk a little while it's playing. So the game is at 8.9, so about a 9.1. Every now and again I'll say la di da di da or something like that, because I'm not sure if this is copyright music. So I'll keep talking while the song is playing, but not to a point. So unless this is full copyrighted music, I will have to keep talking. If it's not copyrighted music, then it's fine. But just for safety, I'm gonna talk while the song is playing.
They lied to me
So I might say gibberish and nonsense just to contradict the music so that people say, well, you're just listening to someone's music. Yep, go tell and I'll start saying nonsense. I'll just start saying anything. It's an 8.9 to a 9.1 game. I liked it a lot. Very good. Don't believe it's better than Resident Evil 4. I love to hear music, but I know how things work with regards to copyright music. Um, so I just keep talking and talking until the music is over. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? The action was okay, but not better than Resident Evil 4. What else? The scare factor was top tier. Equal to that of Evil Within 2. However, I would say some things were off with regards to the story. That didn't make sense. Yup, everybody. I hate doing stuff like this, talking over the music. It's beautiful music. But that's the way it is. It's the world of copyright. Alright, so now that that's over, I could finally get to the DLC. Better than all the Resident Evil games, hands down when it comes to scare. Not better than all the Resident Evil games when it comes to action, however. That's why Resident Evil 4 is
Do
still
you think
slightly
Umbrella
above.
might have a secret virus?
Yes, they always have secret viruses. They're all over the place. Umbrella is basically owns the world during this period, from since Resident Evil 1 in pharmaceuticals. So they're everywhere. They're in every state. They're in every country. Russia, Africa, South America, Australia. No matter where you go in the world, Asia, Umbrella's there. They really are evil. So, 8.9 to 9.2. That's my ratio. The 8.9 is me being picky. The 9.2 is me being part of the general audience. Resident Evil 4 is just slightly above it, but it is the best scare factor Resident Evil game. So that's my take on that. And now I'm going to play the DLC and keep it quiet now that that's done with.
Days have left many residents in some of the parishes.
On second thought, I think these are just modes. These aren't DLC, extra stories. I need to get to the DLC. All Resident Evil have modes.
Where am I?
This is just a mode. I'll let it play out.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
I'm just gonna watch Kick Butt.
Yeah, I need to find the DLC. Which one? I think banned footage is mode. I think End of Zoe is actually DLC. Not a hero is a mode, and I
And
believe,
let you concentrate.
yeah. So I'll play End of Zoe, and I'll edit the video after this and put End of Zoe as DLC. So maybe Ethan, maybe this is DLC. I don't know how it goes, so I'm gonna play it. Yes, it seems like DLC. Or it could be a mode. I don't know. I'm gonna play End of Zoe though. Okay, that's what I'm gonna play.
There's only one left.
It's fine. It was foolish thinking I could escape. I'm sure there's someone who can help.
This is my home. Apparently I belong.
I'll send help.
Don't bother. There won't be anyone left to help!
Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. I'm gonna give it another point for that. This is awesome. Because that's the decision I made. I saved Mia, and I didn't pick Zoe. So now this is the continuing story of me not picking Zoe.
Please!
Okay, so now I'm on 9.3. I know this is DLC, but that's pretty good. That is related to the general story, even though it's extra content. So 9.3.
We got a casualty here. Hey, I think she was
What the
in
hell you
LCA.
boys up to?
That's her, all right. Zoe Baker. She's still breathing. Call in to HQ.
Did she freeze?
Sir, do you live here?
What the hell's wrong with her?
We're
Zoe!
here to help. So
What
everything...
in God's name have you done?
Sir. Whoa. Stop! Stop!
Oh my goodness. Zoe. What the hell do they do to you?
Wait, who the hell is this? This can't be Jack. I killed Jack. After I killed Jack, I gave me an
Listen
injection,
to me. We're here to help.
and Zoe froze up.
No. I don't believe you, boy. Tell me,
So this
what
can't
kind
be
of help
Jack.
comes in a helicopter gunship?
This isn't Jack.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Who the
You
fuck
don't
is
get it.
this?
You think I don't know who you people are? With all these monsters running around here. Tell me, where'd they come from?
It's not what you think. You don't understand!
Well, I don't understand. You see that girl back there? Look! That there, my brother's little girl. My niece, you understand? And around here, family is a righteous cause. And you ain't gonna kill my family. Now see, that ain't something I can abide.
For fuck's sake. She's infected. She's dying. And we're both gonna fucking die if we don't get the fuck out of here right now.
She ain't dead yet, boy. So I figure you better do something about it. For I feed you two little friends outside.
Okay? There's a cure.
You're lying to me.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying. We were on our way to get her treatment, and you fucked that up when you jumped us. They're probably still waiting for us right now.
Where?
They took it to an old shack, not too far from here. It's there. I swear.
I feel like kicking him a couple more times. He's an umbrella son of a bitch. But then again, a lot of Umbrella
I
employees are.
believe him.
Yeah, I believe him too. A lot of Umbrella employees are unaware of what Umbrella is doing as well, so it could be just a stooge.
Oh
Like,
no, oh stop.
yeah, I'll stop.
We're gonna fix this, Zoe. You're my family.
Yeah, the Bakers are innocent. They might come across as assholes, um, but it's sudden hospitality. If you've never been to Louisiana, you don't understand how
Don't
those
hit
people
him.
behave. Um, they're quite brutal when they need to be. But any family's the same, regardless. I should know. I've been down there before. However, you go to any man's country, Australia, Africa, or anywhere, especially if a Louisiana person go to someone else's country and try to be all Louisiana on them talking family. They're like, bitch, you're in someone else's home now. That shit don't play, that bayou shit don't play up here. Like, you're messing with someone else's family now. Alright, so, I'm gonna play this.
Bro really got kicked him hard, he didn't have to force him.
Oh, this is a monster. Okay. Whoever this dude is,
Punching bag.
yeah, whoever this dude is, related to Zoe is kind of weird. Like, he put the zombies or the monsters in a punching bag for reasons. Why would you do that? So, here's the thing about the Bakers. It may come across as innocent bystanders, but I already knew from the get-go they were unstable before they were even infected. So, they're not exactly normal from the jump, even though they are victims of the circumstance. See, this guy isn't affected at all, but he does illogical things. So yeah, that said, moving forward.
Is that another point?
Could be. Um, I don't know. I can't say fully that the Bakers were bad guys before they were even infected. Because the game doesn't say so. It says that they were innocent bystanders. However, the nature of how they grew up kind of, the infection might actually bring out more of who they actually were from the jump. So they might have been unstable from the very beginning, before they were even infected. But that's just an assumption.
Alright, you moldy motherfucker. I can take you fuckers with my bare hands.
Really? I'm supposed to punch these things? Holy shit, this guy's badass. He doesn't even need guns.
get this Mike Tyson skills. Yay, he badass.
Damn, this guy's badass as shit. He doesn't even need guns.
For an old man, he got skills.
What the? Jesus Christ.
He does have a machete.
No. No, no, no.
Who is your fat Street Fighter? For me, definitely Ryu, cause he got that Satsu no Hado.
All right, now just let it work.
This boy is straight Satsu no Hado. He doesn't even need no guns.
God damn it! Why ain't it working?
It wasn't full, was it? It won't be enough. She needs a full dose to heal completely. There's more at our base. Just untie me, and I'll take you there. Please!
What base? Shit. Gotta get Zoe out of here.
He got messed up.
Soldier Boy said the meds were at some kind of base.
Damn, I feel so sad that Soldier didn't make it. Rest in peace.
Where in all hell did this wall come from? Looks like somebody left the lights on. That's good enough for me.
You know, something is very weird, because after the fall of Raccoon City, and then Chris Redfield showing up in an Umbrella helicopter, something feels off. This doesn't feel like Umbrella. This feels like TerraSave or FBC. Both those assholes are bad. Equally as bad as Umbrella. Actually, nobody's as bad as Umbrella.
You don't think Claire is part of Umbrella?
Okay, you'll be safe here. Now just you wait here. I'll be back with something to make you better.
The story kind of gets complicated. How it goes is after the fall of Umbrella, Claire start to work with either the FBC or the BSAA. No, Claire starts to work with TerraSave in Resident Evil Revelations 1. This is after RE1, RE2, and RE3 Nemesis. And I believe after Resident Evil 4 as well. So Revelations happened. She's part of TerraSave. Something happened with TerraSave. There's a different virus, and turns out the FBC comes in as kind of an government operation in order to save people from the things that happened with Umbrella. Turns out that the FBC are bad guys, that they wanted to take the place of what Umbrella is, and the BSAA, an organization working with the FBC, separated from the FBC to become their own organization. And then you think that the BSAA was bad guys the whole time in the Revelations 1. Turns out they weren't, but they're kind of shady as hell. In fact, they're really shady. That's why I'm not even sure about BSAA, which Chris is kind of working for. But then he shows up in an Umbrella helicopter in this game, which is BSAA's kind of Umbrella. It's very confusing. But Claire is definitely not, I don't believe she's BSAA or FBC. I believe she's doing her own thing. Long story short, in the Resident Evil movies, I think Dead something, TerraSave turned out to be bad guys or something like that. FBC in Revelations turned out to be bad guys too. So we're somewhere between Fall of Raccoon City and Revelations, after Revelations, or between Revelations. I think it's something like that. See, it's very important to understand the world, and you get a little bit confused and want to know what the hell's going on if someone doesn't explain to you. So, I'll just say it right now. Umbrella's an organization, Resident Evil.
Jill.
Yeah. So, I'll just say it now. Umbrella, Resident Evil 1. Umbrella is the bad guy. Jill, Chris, goes to inspect it with the rest of STARS. the hotel and the surrounding areas, or not the hotel, the mansion and surrounding areas. Turns out Umbrella is doing bad stuff. Turns out they infect people. Turns out the infection spread to Raccoon City. Turns out Raccoon City get infected. Claire and Leon shows up to the party. Turns out that happened. Turns out that's the end of Resident Evil 2. Turns out it transitioned over to Resident Evil 3, where Claire has to get the hell out. And Nemesis is programmed to operate to kill her. Turns out she escaped. Turns out Claire escaped as well as Leon. And once Claire and Chris escaped Raccoon City, Claire then goes to look for Chris after he escaped Raccoon City to find.
But didn't Umbrella have something that gave you power?
Yeah. So how that works is Claire goes to look for Chris at a facility, or captured looking for Chris, and that's Code Veronica. She gets put on the island. Turns out the people on the island were some of the original creators of one of the original creators of the T-virus for Umbrella, or benefactors. The virus gave you powers, but it was supposed to cure cancer or cure all diseases, but it did the opposite. They discovered this later on, I believe, in Resident Evil 2. Some of it in Resident Evil 1, mostly in Resident Evil 2. More context was given it in...
Nemesis, wasn't he in Resident Evil 1 being born?
Yeah, and after that, Resident Evil Code Veronica was ended. Claire escaped. Claire then showed up to the party later on in Resident Evil, a film, Degeneration, I believe, where she is part of TerraSave. And this was before, I believe, before Resident Evil 5 or after Resident Evil 5. Then that happened. Turns out TerraSave is bad. And then that proceeded forward into Resident Evil Revelations. Now, during the process of TerraSave, Degeneration movie, and Revelations 1, Leon was part of the president trained by the government, and then eventually discovered that the president's daughter was kidnapped, and then eventually discovered that he has to look for the president's daughter. That was Resident Evil 4. So after Leon found the daughter, rescued the daughter from Resident Evil 4, Revelations happened, Revelations 2 happened, and TerraSave, Terra Grigia, the Terra Grigia incident happened, where FBC and the BSAA are involved. FBC wanted to take over things like Umbrella. After Umbrella fell, it turned out to be the Umbrella 2.0, bad guys at the end of the road. BSA turned out to save the world, but BSAA is shady. That was Revelations 2. And moving on from there, we end up to where we are right now in Resident Evil 7. So Claire is AWOL at the moment, or missing in action after whatever happened in Terra Grigia, and we won't see her for quite some time until after, I believe, Resident Evil 8. So she does it's not even in Revelations 8 or Jill. So the events that are happening now.
Think Alice should be in Resident 4?
She should have been in Resident Evil games, any of the Resident Evil games after the films, but Alice is not considered canon. I don't know why. She really is. I love Mila Jovovich, and in fact, I'm probably one of the few people that love Mila Jovovich's character as, as Alice. In fact, it's kind of disrespectful in a way to not include Mila Jovovich within the games and not to consider her canon. If they make Mila canon, I'll be jumping for joy. I'll jump for joy. I'll be like, I want to play as Mila Jovovich. I don't give a fuck about anything else. I have to play Mila Jovovich.
Alice is the main character in Resident Evil.
No, in the Resident Evil films, Alice is the main character. In the films aren't canon with regards to the games. They're like a alternate universe. They're not canon. The films are an alternate universe.
I'm going to go out. Be right back. Kick butt.
Paddle boat. Damn it, you boys ain't making this simple. You best stay back now.
Back you were saying.
Okay, so I have to guard and then box him. Okay, so this is straight. So this is straight boxing. Okay. Guard, box. Okay. So it refused to give me a weapon to kill him. I have to guard and then box. It's kind of weird, but I kind of like it at the same time. It doesn't make any sense. Any rational person would pick up a gun by now, but it's whatever.
You best stay back,
That's the secret. This is straight boxing in this game. What the fuck? That's some weird ass shit. I've never seen that in Resident Evil before.
Now that I'm back, how is the girl doing?
She's still bad. It's pretty crazy though. Straight boxing in this game.
Zombie crocodile.
That's beautiful. But unfortunately, this is the DLC, so it has nothing to do with the actual game itself or additional modes. So I have to judge it. I have to judge it based on what it is, separate from the game itself, the modes. But let me think about it. If the modes are part of the game, as an addition to the game, then it's not actually DLC, they're modes. So yeah, I'll give it points. So yeah, I said I was. So yeah, I'm on 9.2. So if the modes are good, I'll give it an even one more point other than 9.2. So I could see this game, if the modes are good enough, to get to about the low nines. I see it being better than Resident Evil 4 Remake. But it might be under Resident Evil 4 Remake by 2 points. So
Past 9.5 and you're good.
well, here's the thing. If all the other modes are equally as good as this one, or crazy as this one where I have to do boxing, then I could see it getting to a 9.5, which means I could see it being better than Resident Evil 4 Remake. So I would have to check out the other modes. So for right now, I would say I'll go past this and then I'll go check out the other modes after I get past this.
Do you think Resident Evil 8 will be better?
Oh shit. No, Resident Evil 8 isn't better than Resident Evil 4 Remake. This dude was there the whole time. Shit. Can't believe I didn't get killed just now. I don't have any more spares either. Shit. And the zombie crocodiles are one-shotters. Once they bite you, it's...
You're so lucky.
Yeah, I'm so lucky. They're not like zombies. They just bite you once and instant death.
If you can make a spear.
Oh, this is good. This is good. This is real good. This is this. Holy shit! This is really good. Fucking Crocs. Holy shit! Holy shit! Really good. 9.3.
Did you know that crocodiles spin with their prey to crush their bones?
9.3. Yes, and that's why it's an instant death. Once the croc gets hold of you, he just spins you around and then my dude is crushed. Of course, this game doesn't show it, which they should. But that's basically what the croc does. It bites you and then spins you until you're dead. Oh shit, this is gonna be hard. 9.3. I basically gave Resident Evil 4 Remake 9.4. So it's hot on the tail Resident Evil 4 Remake. Because the modes of Resident Evil 4 Remake aren't that good. They feel all the...
If you can make spears, that would be good for you.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how you do that. I don't think you're able to. Yeah, it gives you the mode gives you a small little tutorial. Nothing yet. Well, let me check the HUD. So I'm roughly around 9.2, 9.3 right now. Why I say I should still keep it at 9.2 instead of going up to 9.3, because even though I take it to 9.3, the fact that this guy doesn't have a gun or refuse to use a gun is kind of stupid. I like the mode. I like him using fisticuffs. But why not using a gun? It's kind of silly. That's why I'm struggling between 9.2 and 9.3 right now.
Makes it harder.
Yes, I understand. But logically it doesn't make sense. That's why I'm struggling between what makes sense and doesn't. If I get killed too many times, I'll try the different modes. I already gave this game 1.4, it mode being interesting. for its mode being interesting, and another point for it.
The fact on how the first crocodile sunks and doesn't let you get spear is not good.
Yeah, you couldn't get past that first crocodile without using the spear. You would die. And I like the fact that this crocodile over here entraps you into this crocodile. So when you retreat, automatically pulls you into this crocodile. So it's death. Yep. See? You notice? It's purposely going over here to ensnare you into this crocodile. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's why I think I'll keep it at 9.3. That's perfect. That's a good game design. And you got to be on your A game for stealth here, because the crocodiles are perfectly camouflaged with the grass in the water. Perfect. It's beautiful. I think just this itself is scarier than some of the stuff in the game in 7. Just this right here.
It makes it more complicated and yay camouflage.
Yeah, and makes it more terrifying because you don't even know if there's a croc right over here. I swear to God, there might be a croc right over here. He's trying to do his bullshit again. When it's gonna come, he's either up in the grass up here and he's gonna come into the water to ensnare me for a croc that's probably lying and waiting over here. Shit.
Here is a tip: crocodiles see you in the dark, and if you make noise in water they know where you are.
Well, I have no choice but to go in the water.
Stop in the nuts, that's a really killer.
Oh, I don't know about this. This looked like some shady shit. Oh no, it's dead. Infected crocs. Zombie crocs.
What did this?
Oh God. This shit right here is scarier than the entire Resident Evil 7 game. Shit. Where are you? Oh shit. There you go, there you go. Come on.
Bro, I swear if they have something else that use crocodiles to survive, that gonna be harder. See, they hear you in the water.
You bastard, come here. It's not so much the croc that I'm worrying about. It's him ensnaring me into another croc that I'm worrying about. Like they're doing the Velociraptor thing in Jurassic Park. One comes from the side, while others tries to ensnare you into the trap. You piece of shit.
Also watch behind you.
Okay. I got zeros. No more. I keep thinking this is Bloodborne. I get on the ladder and I could just slide down. No, okay. There it goes. That's why I have to take a point off. Why give this chest if the game, this mode is not going to give me enough weapons with regards to the reason why I would need a chest if I have this much space already. That's why I'm still staying at a 9.2. That makes no sense. Large chest is only needed for like when you have tons of weapons. I don't think this mode is gonna even go there.
World War Z is a cool game, people rely playing it and a lot. Bro, beat it up. Ring around the rosy lol.
So if I could get behind him, I should be good. Maybe one spare and then beat him up a little. Okay, so I'll give him one spare.
Gotta go, Mahit W stream, good luck, hope you beat it. Bye.
Alright, so I'm gonna save this and then I'm gonna check out the other modes. From where I am right now. And I'll check out the other modes. But yeah, I'll see you later, man. So far I'm at 9.1. No, 9.2 with regards to this. I'll continue later on. I'll see the other modes. Ethan must die. Let's see what that's about. Actually, I'll check out the End of Zoe and banned footage today, and tomorrow I'll see with But Not a Hero and Jack's birthday, or either Ethan Must Die is. So checking out banned footage.
The riddance my little girl is giving me!
Oh, where am I? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Shit.
Okay, I didn't really like that mode. Um, it's not that great. It's kind of like your best score kind of thing, so it's okay, but it's not great.
Sleep well, darling? Our daughter really likes you. She wants you to be her big brother. Oh, now don't get too excited. Don't jump up and down just yet. You want to be part of this family, you gotta eat like family. That smells good, don't it? You eat all this and you can be one of us. Then I'll take those things off and you can go out and play. But you gotta eat all of it.
Wow. This looks delicious. Really, it looks great.
Oh, good. I'll be back in a little bit to check on you.
Wait, is there anything else to eat?
You don't need nothing else. Now eat your goddamn supper!
I gotta do something. Is that a key? Shit, I'm not touching that. Shit, I'm not touching that. Shit, I'm not touching that.
What was that noise?
I can't let her see I've been out of bed.
Hold on just a minute. You've been messing with my clock! This is what you get!
No, no, no! I'll be good! I'll be good!
You better behave yourself now!
Damn it! Damn it!
again, Lucas! I keep telling you, boy, keep it down!
bet you smell like heaven. I made it especially for you. Huh? Has someone been in here? Oh, something ain't right. That lantern is mine. It's mine! You dirty lying little shitbird!
No, 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 no,
Interesting mode. Better than Nightmare, anyway. So now I'm gonna check out 21 and see what that's about. So far I'm up to a 9.2 with regards to the game, and banned footage are a set of four different tapes. Basically a mode, or modes, or yeah, modes within one single content, DLC content, or one single mode that has various different tapes. I don't know how you want to say it. Yeah, so everything with regards to, I guess you could say, a compilation of contents within this DLC, or compilation of contents within this mode. So far, bedroom is interesting. Now, these are additional modes with regards to the general game itself, which is, I gave the game a general game 8.9. And End of Zoe, which is another mode with regards to this after you beat the game. It's not exactly New Game Plus, and it's not really DLC, like it's a different, they're modes. So they are part of the game. So I gave End of Zoe 1 point with regards to interesting way of doing combat, and with regards to creep factor, so I got it up to 9.2. Bedroom, on the other hand, I have to go through all of this to see how they play out together. So far, Nightmare is kind of boring and obvious. It's just there to see how fast you could do stuff, so I won't give it points for the obvious that all Resident Evil games do anyway. But I am going to give it a point. 1 point for Bedroom, or half a point for Bedroom. Because it's somewhat interesting how to escape. So I'll give it half a point for that. So more like a 9.25 right now. So I'll see how 21 goes, and after I'm finished with Daughters, I'm going to call it a day with regards to this, and probably pick up tomorrow and see what the remaining modes with regards to this game are like, to give like a final verdict with regards to modes attached to this. Well, actually, I think the End of Zoe is a DLC. I believe the Chris one, with regards to, is a mode. Ethan is also a DLC, I believe. So yeah, banned footage, I believe, is also DLC, an additional mode. So the general game is 8.9 for me. 8.9 to 9. That's what I think the general game is. From 8.9 to about a 9. That's why I logged it. All additional points are with regards to modes that are not associated with the general game. So I have this game as an 8.9. and the modes just give it more points.
What the? Where am I?
Hey. 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 Look at me. Yeah, look at me. There you go. Now, I wonder, do you have what it takes? So you two are gonna play a little game. And whoever wins gets to walk on out of here alive. So pay attention. Because it's life or death.
Alright, I kind of know where this one is before I even played. It's like a Saw. This one is very much like Saw. I'm gonna come back to this. So I give the game more points, at least 1 point for each additional added content, extra content. But the general game from beginning to end is anywhere from 8.9 to about 9. No higher. Anyone who gives the general game from higher than that is probably preferring, not really looking at the devils in the details. If you really look at the devils in the details, the game is anywhere from 8.8 to about 8.9.
In today's top news, record-breaking rainfall from this week's hurricane looking to come to a close tomorrow morning as the storm moves on. Out in the Gulf, reports of a missing ship have rescue crews combing the coast. We'll have the details on that search shortly. But first, record rain over the past few days has left many residents in some of the parishes knee-deep in floodwaters. On radar, we can see the system moving along to the northeast, losing strength as it goes. And by tomorrow morning, we should be home
Any
free.
news on the damage from the storm?
Here in
They haven't said.
Marguerite, open up. Found another.
Oh, she's so young.
Yeah, how's Arlie?
Sleeping, poor thing.
Well, I say let him. He'll be okay here for a few days. At least while it's till we can get him into town.
Zoe, go get some fresh clothes from the laundry room, okay? Oh, looks like there's some sort of oil smell or something. Let's get this poor girl some fresh clothes and into a warm bed. We'll put her in Lucas's old room.
Oh, come on. Can't you put her somewhere else?
Oh, Lucas, you just hush. Long outgrown that room. Always want to go to bed breakfast.
Got your big break, didn't you? Get her to bed. I'll put some soup on. Good enough for soup, don't you think? Excuse me, Lucas. Change your clothes in the laundry room, dear. Go on, take that girl some clean clothes.
Hurry up and get her some clothes before she gets that shit all over my old room.
Zoe, she can't be in those dirty clothes all night.
I know it's the bayou and everything, but what the hell? Like, clean your stuff, man. Like, this is before Evelyn turned these people into monsters. Like, yo, clean your bathroom, dude. Can't have people shower in this mess.
Bunny, please get her cleaned up and into some dry clothes. I need to check on the boathouse. It was half on the water last I looked.
Yes, Daddy.
All right, little girl. Let's get you cleaned up.
They're mine now.
What? Daddy? Is the power out? Was there a lightning strike? Where'd that little girl get to? What was that? Hello? Where'd everybody go? Lucas? What happened? Are you okay? What the hell's going on?
Mama, is that you?
Zoe, come look. Come see her gift. Look at all the pretties my little girl is giving me. Kiss me, lover.
What's the hell? Get to the garage. Get some roller. Go now.
I'm on my way, Daddy.
Hi.
Stop it!
Don't you worry. It's a whole lot worse than it looks. Cleanliness is next to godliness, man. I'm pretty fucking close to meeting him right now. She wants me to do this. I have to show her how to go. She wants us all to show her our love.
Daddy!
You don't want to disappoint her now, do you? We can't do that.
What are you talking about?
Your little sister Eve. When I ask for rope, I expect to get rope. I'm just gonna have to teach you a lesson.
Daddy! Stop it! Please!
She's waiting for you.
Daddy, stop! Why are you doing this?
Yo, what's the matter, honey? Don't you want to play with your new sister?
She
When I ask for rope, I expect to get rope. I'm gonna teach you a lesson.
Daddy! He's gotten into you!
While you're under my roof, you'll do as I tell you.
Get away!
Well, there you are.
Dad!
When I ask for rope, I expect to get you're under my roof, you'll do as I say. You hear me?
Get away!
Get over here, Zoe. When I ask for rope, I expect to get rope. You listen.
Daddy! What's gotten into you?
While you're under my roof, you'll do as I say. You hear me?
Get away!
What are you afraid of? Zoe! Get over here, Zoe! I'd expect this behavior from Lucas, but not you. Come on now, Zoe. Right here, Zoe. You ain't going nowhere. Zoe! You're making your mother worry.
Honey, I know where you are. Come out now. I won't be angry.
You ain't smart enough to hide from me. I'd expect this behavior from Lucas, but not you.
I know where you are. Come out now. I won't be angry. You ain't smart enough to hide from me.
Zoe! You're making your mother worry. What's the big idea, Zoe? You ain't going nowhere. You ain't smart enough to hide from me. Honey, I know where you are. Come out now. I won't be angry. I'd expect this behavior from Lucas, but not you. big idea, Zoe. You ain't going nowhere. What's the big idea, Zoe? You ain't going nowhere. Come on, Zoe.
I get the objective of this is to get away, but I don't have too much time. I only got like 15 more minutes. So far, the overall Resident Evil game is, I guess you could round it off to a 9. I have it at 8.9, but you get it off to a 9. Slightly under Resident Evil 4 Remake with regards to everything, not so much the scares. It's top notch when it comes to the scare factor in consideration to other Resident Evil games. In fact, in consideration to most Resident Evil games. However, the suspense is a different story. Plus, there's more going on with those games than in here.
Honey, I know what will. Enough to hide from me. I'd expect this behavior from Lucas, not you. Zoe, I've been looking for you. Found you. You're...
running around. Wait, I've been looking.
I know I'm supposed to get away from Jack, but it has something to do with this password. But there's no indication of the password. I looked at his birthday. I thought it was Lucas's birthdays. It's not. That's not the case. None of his information have anything there either. So I might just call it. Not exactly sure if I'm supposed to push something or move something or go under something. There's no indication. I got a rope, but can't exactly go here. This is blocked off.
You ain't smart enough to hide from me.
Has to be something in the rec room or the bathroom. Well, there's nothing in the bathroom. Has to be in the rec room. I was thinking maybe if I burned the rope or something, or wrapped the rope around something and burned it.
Honey, I know where you are. Come out now. I won't be angry. What's the big idea, Zoe? You ain't going nowhere. Come on now, Zoe. Found you. You're all running around.
Maybe there's something embedded in the floor or something.
You ain't smart enough to hide from me. making your mother worry. Honey, I know where you are. Come out now. I won't be angry. What's the big idea, Zoe? You ain't going nowhere. Come on now, Zoe. What's the big idea, Zoe? You ain't going nowhere. Zoe! You're making your mother worry. Come on now, Zoe. This behavior from Lucas. It's not you. Zoe! You're making your mother worry. Come on, Zoe.
Gotta find a way out.
Zoe! Open the door!
Get away!
You can't keep me out!
Stop it!
Come out and meet her, Zoe. Zoe! I don't like sneaks. Zoe! Huh? Zoe! Huh? Zoe! Huh? Zoe! Huh? Zoe! Huh? Zoe!
I'm so sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Mama!
Stay away. Don't touch her. Don't hurt my family.
I don't understand, Mama. What's going on?
Here, take it. Take it.
Don't worry, Mama. I'll go get help. Why is this happening?
Well, now, there you are. Shut up! You ain't real!
Daddy.
I'd expect this behavior from Lucas, but not you. What's the big idea, Zoe? You ain't going nowhere. You ain't smart enough to hide from me. Get over here, Zoe.
That's funny. He's stuck. Great. I have a feeling he's going to capture the moment I go by.
Well, you are.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Daddy! Stop it!
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, now this is how you hurt somebody.
Come on. Open, you piece of shit. Come on. Come on.
What? Leave us?
Don't you want to meet your little sister?
Now you're just being rude.
That was interesting. Not sure if it was that great. The hide and seek stuff was kind of boring. So let me continue. Let's see. I'm gonna stop from here. Okay, so Nightmare's kind of boring. Daughters is kind of boring. 21 is good, and I believe Bedroom is good. So, as extra content goes, half of banned footage is good, and the other half is bad. And End of Zoe is good. So, these different modes, or I think End of Zoe is a DLC, as well as probably banned footage DLC. Yeah, so these additional contents, additional downloadable contents, banned footage is not that great, and the Zoe is pretty good. I won't go over the rest today. I'll have to go over that probably Monday, or if not, Sunday. So yeah, so far, the overall Resident Evil game is a 8.9 to about a 9. And if you include the DLC, which is the additional modes that comes with it, I think Not a Hero is free. That's a mode that comes with it. And banned footage is the DLC content you have to purchase, as well as End of Zoe. So the two DLCs are End of Zoe is good, banned footage is not so good. I haven't played Not a Hero, but I'm not going to go over that today. So that's it for this. I would say the overall Resident Evil game is just slightly under Resident Evil 4 remake, but that game had more production value to it and more going for it. And it was more like an action game with regards to certain things in Resident, not scare. So scare factor, this is the best Resident Evil game with scare factor. But in total, with regards to both action and scares and everything combining, it doesn't, I don't feel it goes beyond a 9. From the beginning of the game to the end of the game. If you add the DLC stuff, you could get it higher than a 9. But 9 is about the most generous I could give this game. But in all truth, I have it at 8.9. DLC would definitely get it up to mid 9s. and the Zoe definitely will get it like a full 3 points, and band footage might just give it 1 point. I'm assuming Not a Hero will probably give it 1 point, and depending on how Jack's birthday is, it will get an additional point as 2 points as well. But I don't know, because I'm find band footage very underwhelming. Probably just one thing was good in the whole thing. Maybe two, because I didn't do the Saw part, regards to Lucas. So yeah, this I could see this game being in the mid 9s to high 9s if you only include the DLC along with the game itself, the overall game itself of Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. It could be in the high 9s if you include the DLCs, all of them. Without the DLCs or any DLCs at all, the game is like 8.9 to about a 9, most. So it's not really better than Resident Evil 4 Remake or even OG Resident Evil 4, but it is better than every Resident Evil game compared with regards to scare factor. So that's at least one thing going for it that it will always triumph over all Resident Evil games is the scare factor. So that's it. I wanted it to be higher with regards to the overall game itself, but too many things fall off of me. And I generally got it to about 8.9. So that's you could round that up to about a 9. So it was, I would say it's about a 9, base 9, probably not higher with regards to the game than that.